These days, when you hear the word Yellowstone, you may think of the TV show. But long before Kevin Costner ever donned a pair of chaps, the park with that name was dazzling visitors with its spectacular scenery. It turns 150 today, so we're looking at 5 things you didn't know about Yellowstone National Park.
On March 1st, 1872, Yellowstone became a national park.
I would hope everybody would keep in mind is this place belongs to you.
To celebrate 150 years of this natural wonder, we spoke with Rich Jehle, West District Naturalist at Yellowstone National Park. First up, Yellowstone is known to be the first declared national park.
As far as an actual legislation that created and used the term national park, Yellowstone is the first. The bigger picture of it is the national park idea, which Yellowstone represents. It didn't just appear out of nowhere, in March of 1872 in Yellowstone. It was something that had been evolving and forming over many decades.
Next, Yellowstone is larger in size than Rhode Island and Delaware combined.
When the park was originally established, it had not been thoroughly mapped. And so the creators of the Yellowstone National Park Act basically just drew a line on a map that was bigger than what they thought it needed to be to protect these features.
Yellowstone covers an area of 3,472 square miles and spreads from Wyoming into parts of Montana and Idaho. Our third fact, Yellowstone is technically a massive volcano system.
It has had 3 of the largest volcanic eruptions known in the history of the planet. The most recent being about 640,000 years ago. There were 2 prior to that in what's now the Yellowstone area.
When these volcanoes erupted, they covered most parts of the western and central United States and covered it in ash. The fourth thing you didn't know? Yellowstone is subject to between 1,000 and 3,000 earthquakes annually.
After Hawaii and Southern California and Alaska, it's probably the 4th most seismically active area in North America.
Finally, Yellowstone is home to the largest concentration of native mammals in the lower 48 states and is home to over 285 bird species.
Yellowstone was recognized as this haven for wildlife. It was the last place where wild, free-roaming North American bison survived. When 60 million bison outside the park had been slaughtered for various reasons, there were still a few dozen left in Yellowstone. And those animals led to the survival of that species in a wild state.
We're celebrating Yellowstone National Park's 150th year with 5 things you didn't know about America's first national park.